Hi everyone, we're here today to celebrate the Rose Glen Village Senior of the Month for the month of March. June Smith. June, great to see you. Thanks
so much. It was an honor to be here.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here with us. It's a great pleasure to have you with us here today.
Thank you.
And June, it's a great honor. I mean, for Rose Glen Village to choose you as the March Senior of the Month shows how much they care and love you.
It's a great honor.
Yeah.
Great honor. I was surprised.
Yeah. And your husband, Albert, was chosen in November as the November Senior of the Month. So both of you have been, so many people care about you there and everything.
It's an honor.
Yeah. And June, tell us now, you were born in Missouri. Tell us what it was like growing up in Missouri there.
Well, excuse me. I was born and raised there, and my father was a farmer, and of course I had to help him and my brother. My sisters just somehow couldn't learn how to milk a cow. And so Daddy said, you got to go to the barn with me. So I did, and there are lots of things that a kid can do. So I did that and loved it. We had an old gentle white cow that when I got her through milking her, I could get up on her back and like I was riding her.
Really? Yeah.
And so then I grew up and went to college and went to Southwest Missouri State College in Springfield, Missouri. You could teach on a 32-hour certificate in a rural school at that time. So I got my 32 hours and passed the county teacher's exam. And I got a little country school, all 8 grades in one room.
Golly.
And so that was interesting, very interesting. And we had our school, and we had a path out back.
Yeah.
And then we played ball and everything at recess, and it was very rewarding because, as I said, we had all 8 grades in one room. When the big kids got through with their work, because I worked with the little ones first, and they would take the little ones that I was through with, and they would take care of them while I went ahead with the others. So I did that, and then I met my husband, Albert, and we got married. We met at church camp. We're both church workers. We met at church camp and became engaged and married. And so we have 3 children, and we have 4 grandchildren and 1 great grandchildren, and he's great.
Yeah, that's great. So you've been married 60 years now.
60 years in July.
Yeah, July the 10th, your 60th anniversary. That's tremendous.
It is.
and Albert's a tremendous man, and you.
He is.
Yeah, and he told me. I remember when he told me about how he met you and everything. And you guys. So tell us about your 3 children, if you would.
Okay, our oldest is Joe, and he lives 3 miles east of us, which is why we're here. He wanted us to come where he could watch over us better and easier for him because he travels a lot. He works for Lowe's Hardware, and he sometimes has to go to China. And so he wanted us to be close to where Michelle could help us if we needed help. And so we're very pleased, and they are the grandparents of our great-grandson. And so we were very pleased to be that close to them.
Yeah. So you taught school, but also Albert, your husband, was a minister for many, many years.
Yes.
And so being a minister's wife, tell us about what it's like, because you obviously you're really like a minister too, because you're looking after everyone too. Yeah.
People don't realize that, but sometimes, especially the ladies, will talk to you when they won't talk to the preacher.
Yeah.
And that's interesting.
Yeah.
And it's an honor and a privilege to have their confidence, that they want to have confidence in me to talk to me about things, and I enjoyed that.
But you and Albert had to have done a whole lot of good things for a lot of people over all those years.
We have. He especially in his work. He worked in prison work, and he worked in on Skid Row, and he did a lot of work. that way. And of course, as I said, I did my teaching,
Yeah.
and so we've had a full life.
Oh yeah, that's great. And so Rose Glen Village, are you happy that you chose Rose Glen?
Oh yes, Joe chose it for us,
Uh-huh.
and so he wanted us close enough that as we are advancing in years, that he could keep an eye on us and take care of us if we needed to. And so we're very pleased. As I said, he's just 3 miles away.
Yeah.
And so we're very pleased. All these ladies here are friends. We got lots of friends, and they have pets, and I'm a great one for pets. And so each of the, we can't have a pet. We had a kitty cat, and now we don't have any pets of our own. But I have all these pets that I have enjoyed.
Yeah.
You know, some doggies and all. So that's fun.
Yeah. What things do you like to do there at Rose Glen Village?
Well, Albert started a Bible study, and so when he was in the hospital, he was in rehab for about 6 weeks. So I took that, and I love Bible work. I love Bible study. So I did that and enjoyed that very much. And we do lots of just different things there.
Yeah. Do you enjoy the meals and everything?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. If you can't, they have a list by the desk as you come in, and if you don't like what's on the menu, there's a list of things you can get. And if you can't find something to eat there, there's something wrong with you.
Right.
Because they have wonderful meals, and it's really truly home cooked. It tastes home cooked. It doesn't taste manufactured.
Yeah. And you like singing. Do you still do some singing and
Well,
everything?
sometimes, but not as much as I used to.
Really?
I did a lot of singing when I was growing up,
Yeah.
and but I don't do as much anymore.
And do you like going? Do they have the movie theater there? Do you
Yes.
like going to see the movies and everything?
I don't go as much as maybe I should, but we do have our Bible study in there.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's right. You have the Bible study
there's-
there in the movie theater.
there are things that I go to see there. Like we have I don't understand it, but they can get outside things piped in. I don't know how to say it, but they had horse races that are shown on there. They had the Kentucky Derby,
Golly, that's neat.
so we could see that.
Yeah.
And they have different things that we can go in that comes from outside,
Yeah.
and it's just like we're there at that place,
Yeah.
you know.
You
And
have
like
the big screen there.
like the Kentucky Derby, that was really wonderful.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
Yeah. So it's some special people there at Rose
Oh
Glen.
yes,
Yeah.
oh yes, all those people over there,
Yeah.
and we have friends all around. We have a nice beauty shop, and it's like a barber shop, you know. You can go up there if you want to and visit, and there's just all manner of things we can do. There's something wrong with you if you can't find something to do there.
And your grandchildren and great-grandchildren like to come to
Well,
see?
we've not got to see the little boy as much because he's so tiny. We get to see the grandchildren, you know, once in a while.
Yeah.
And we have two. Our daughter has two. Our oldest son has the one, and then the one grandchild, and then our youngest son has one daughter, and they live in Memphis.
Yeah. You know, you love all the staff and the management
Oh
there?
yes, they're great. I mean, if you have a problem, there's no reason for you to have a problem, because there's always somebody there. I have fallen, and they're right there.
Yeah.
And he was ill at one time, and they were there.
Yeah.
I mean, they are there in an instant.
Yeah.
You have no problems. That you're taking care of at Rose Glen.
Yeah. That's great. Well, June, congratulations for being
Thank
selected.
you.
to
It was an
March.
honor. It was an honor.
It was
Thank
an
you for
honor.
having me.
It is an honor. March Senior of the Month, and your husband Albert getting chosen for November. So you a wonderful.
a great
couple.
honor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks so much for being with us, and thanks for the opportunity to get to meet you here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. If you want to find out more about Roseglen Village, you can go to the website, visit roseglen.com there in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. And it's been June Smith, our March Roseglen Village Senior of the Month. Thank you so much for being here with us, June.
I'm
You
glad to
take
be
care.
here.
See you
Mhm.
later.